Good morning, Stephanie.
Good morning.
Hi, kids. A hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Tuesday, the 9th of July. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Daily baked bread, yes, from scratch, house-made sauces, locally raised meat, and everything made in-house. It's today's Let's Eat segment with Catherine Mayhew, and she highlights some of the most popular dishes that you can find at Subculture, Urban Cuisine and Cafe. But first, let's get a check of our headlines. Lee Dudley Walker, 97, of Burns, is a Rosie. Last month, during a ceremony at Dixon City Hall, she was recognized for her work as a Rosie the Riveter during World War II. At 15, Walker and her mother answered the call, enrolling in welding classes at San Jose College. She earned her welder certificate from the Brotherhood of Boilermakers and then worked building ships for the U.S. Navy until the end of World War II. In a TV interview, Walker said, "At my age, you don't know if you're going to be here tomorrow. I'm living for today." You should read more on Walker's story. You can find that full story by visiting our website, mainstreetmediatn.com. Just find the Dixon Post. Local businesses have the chance to network with each other, the city department staffers, as well as Fairview's elected officials tomorrow at the City of Fairview's second Around Town Coffee. Anyone who wants to learn about a local business is invited to Thrivent Financial. They're in Fairview from 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning. You can find the address by going to our website and then clicking on Main Street Fairview. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Nashville Sounds Baseball is back in Hit City for the 2024 season. Spend your nights and weekends at the ballpark with weekly giveaways, fireworks shows, throwback deals, live music, and more. Top talent will take the field at First Horizon Park against the AAA Minnesota Twins, Baltimore Orioles, Atlanta Braves, St. Louis Cardinals, Cincinnati Reds, and more. Tickets start at just $10 and are available now at NashvilleSounds.com. We will see you in Hit City.
Bluegrass Auction Associates is hosting another estate auction in White House, Tennessee on Saturday, July 20th at 10 a.m. Join Bluegrass as they sell the Judy Matthews Honeycutt Estate, conveniently located in the scenic Orchard Park subdivision. This beautiful estate includes both real estate and personal property, so everything must go. Everything will be sold on-site and in person, and a 10% buyer's premium is added to the final bid. So bid with confidence with Bluegrass Auction Associates, committed to excellence.
We thrive under the lights. A city of performers, putting on one heck of a show. Headlining night after night. Welcome to Smashville.
Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. So there's an eatery in the Nashville area, and they have dishes from South American cuisine to Asian cuisines to traditional American cuisine. We get to hear all about Subculture, Urban Cuisine and Cafe in our Let's Eat segment today with Catherine Mayhew. You cannot wait to learn more about this after reading your article. Like, this just sounds like a very unique and interesting eatery.
It is a very unique and interesting eatery, and it is a very, I would say, unassuming eatery. It's in a strip shopping center. There are only 6 tables and maybe 3 bar stools. So you have to want to go there, and you may have to wait. They do a very brisk to-go business because there's not very much seating in there. And they do kind of cover the waterfront in their menu, but if you notice one thing about their menu that's a common thread, and the reason that I love this place so much is they make a really dynamite hot chicken, believe it or not.
you're one person that, I mean, hot chicken in the Nashville area, again, hot chicken being huge. Does it compare to some of the others, or kind of a top, a little bit above?
No, it really does. And it's a little bit like comparing apples to oranges, because what
Gotcha.
they do is a hot chicken thigh. So there's no bones. It's just a boneless thigh. But where they excel, and I would say compete with the other hot chicken places, is in the flavoring that they use. So the chicken thigh obviously is the most forgiving part of the chicken to cook, and it'll stay juicy even if you overcook it a little bit. But then they use this really highly seasoned flour that has lots of kind of South American-y seasonings to it, cumin. But what they really do, believe it or not, that's so important, is they use the appropriate amount of salt.
Okay.
And that gives the batter this really, it gives it a zing, because there's just the right amount of salt in it. And then, of course, they fry it. And then, just like any other hot chicken place, you can get it mild, medium, hot, blow the top of your head off. And that seasoning too it's spicy, but it's also very floral. So I'm a medium chicken girl in the hot chicken world, and you get sort of a heat toward the back of your throat that's, I think, very pleasant. And then you get this sort of persistent tingling on your lips that is also, I think, very pleasurable.
Well, that sounds delicious. And in the picture, you also had some ramen.
Well, they do the hot chicken in a number of ways. They don't serve it just like, here's a piece of chicken on a plate.
Okay.
One of the things they do is the ramen, and they also serve a traditional Japanese ramen. So if you really want to go the traditional route, it's really good. They use a very intensely flavored chicken bone broth, and it's got mushrooms. It's got the ramen noodles have that appropriate bounciness to them. The good ramen has. They do, of course, the half jammy egg, and it's great all by itself. But you can also get hot chicken ramen, and they're really smart about this. They serve the hot chicken on the side, so that you don't have this piece of chicken plopped into a broth and getting all soggy.
Right.
And the trick is to figure out how to eat it without looking like an idiot, honestly. This is a big piece of
suggest?
Huh?
What do you suggest as far as eating it?
Well, okay, what they do is they give you chopsticks, and I think they're being very hopeful with that suggestion, because most of us cannot pick up a piece of hot chicken with a chopstick. So you also get a knife and a fork. And what I suggest is, just like you're cutting up chicken for your children, cut it into little pieces, take the hot chicken, take the spoon with the broth, and get all of it in your mouth at once. And like I say, it's not pretty. You're not going to look very stylish eating this, but it's delicious.
Well, I want to cover another item that's on that menu, and then reading in this, and this just sounds amazing to me: a grass-fed steak churrasco sandwich.
Yep.
Which it has chimichurri. It has a soft fried egg. I mean, you guys, that sounds amazing.
Well, it is, and this draws from the owner's South American roots. Obviously, chimichurri is it's a green sort of parsley condiment that has like red pepper flakes and lots of garlic and olive oil, and it's the perfect counterpoint to a sort of fatty, rich piece of beef. Very common all over South America. Easy to make at home, by the way. I do it all the time. And that's their nod to South America. They also have empanadas, which are some a nod to South America, and some of them, one of them's a nod to the U.S. because it's filled with pimento cheese. Ooh. But the thing I have to say I was most enamored with, I'm going to circle back to the hot chicken here. Okay. Their hot chicken sandwich is perfect. I would put it up against any hot chicken sandwich anywhere.
That's high praise.
Well, they make their own buns. That's number one. And they're perfectly fluffy. They're sturdy enough to hold up to everything that's on the inside. Then all of their breads and their sauces are homemade. So they make their own mayonnaise, which is, they call an aioli. It's mayonnaise. But they make their own mayonnaise. That goes on the bottom. Then you get this perfectly crispy chicken thigh. Then they have a lovely sort of very acidic cabbage and carrot slaw that they put on top of that.
Wow.
And then they have a very thin layer of avocado spread that they put on the top bun. And all those things together, there's nothing out of place. There's nothing that shouldn't be there. It's just perfect.
I'm glad you can't really see me. I'm drooling over here.
I know.
Wipe my mouth a little bit. Where do we find Subculture Urban Cuisine and Cafe?
Where do you find it?
Yes, ma'am.
So the real way you find this is you go to the Kroger shopping center and you go in the parking lot and you go down and you go down and you go down till you get to the almost very end. And in a little corner, Subculture Cafe is tucked in there. That's how you find it.
Okay. Suburban Cafe. Oh my gosh. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to try this out. Catherine, thank you. Is there anything that we've missed on this restaurant?
No, there's a lot. They also do a hot chicken and waffle. Anything on their menu it's very inventive. You can go healthy if you want to, and you can just fall off the deep end. They've got a terrific Cuban. There's not a single thing you'll get at this restaurant that you won't completely enjoy.
Thank you for sharing this with all of us. We appreciate you as always. Can't wait to see what you're trying next.
Well, I'll see you soon then.
I look forward to it. Catherine, thank you so much.
Okay, take care.
You too. All right, guys, be sure to head out and try something at Subculture Urban Cafe. Cuisine and Cafe. I don't think you could go wrong with anything on that menu. Stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Grin Doctors, your trusted pediatric dentistry and orthodontics practice. Achieve healthy, beautiful smiles with our expert care. At Grin Doctors, we are committed to your child's oral health and well-being. Trust Grin Doctors, your pediatric dental home for exceptional care. We go above and beyond to ensure the comfort and satisfaction of our young patients. Grin Doctors Kids Dental and Orthodontics is right down the street in Old Hickory, TN. Easy to get to and in your neighborhood.
At Fred's Flooring, we're your source for quality flooring options. Our extensive experience and knowledge in the industry means we have the expertise to get the job done right. From carpet to tile, hardwood to laminate, and luxury vinyl, we have everything you need to find the perfect floor for your home. As the Main Street Award Favorite Floor Store winner for 2023, we know what it takes to satisfy our customers. And with our convenient financing options, you can get your dream floors now and pay over time. Visit fredsfloors.com or call us today. Complete Service Heat and Air is a trusted provider of top-notch heating and cooling solutions dedicated to ensuring optimal comfort and efficiency for residential and commercial spaces. Complete Service Heat and Air is located in White Bluff, Tennessee. We do service and repair on heating and air the right way 24/7. Service, call us at 615-797-3997. Serving Cheatham, Davidson, Dixon, Hickman, Humphreys, Montgomery, and Williamson counties.
Welcome back. Now for a look back. Despite the heat, families and friends made it out to Clarksville, Montgomery County's Independence Day celebration, July 3rd, held at Liberty Park. The event was kicked off with the presenting of the colors and the beautiful voices of the Madison Street United Methodist Church Choir singing, yes, the national anthem. Now, the morning of July 4th, dozens came together to hear the annual reading of the Declaration of Independence that took place on the steps of the historic Montgomery County Courthouse. It was a beautiful morning there. The Continental Color Guard and the Fife and Drum Corps of the 3rd United States Infantry Old Guard also took part in this celebration. As always, thanks for joining us here at Mornings on Main Street. Have a fantastic rest of your day. We look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.